Om Shanti. Now ignite the fire of love and make your yoga volcanic, fearless and volcanic. Now become fearless and volcanic and burn away the tamoguni quality of matter and souls. Tapasya means volcanic remembrance. It is only by your having remembrance that the fearsome form of Maya and the elements will become cool. Your third eye, your volcanic eye, will make Maya powerless. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. So just now you saw some of the glimpse of visiting Global Hospital, and as we all know that these days are Navratri days, so they received Didi with so much love, and they showed their love in a form of celebration, welcoming her, sharing, singing, cake cutting. So we wanted you all to be part of it, so that's why we brought those glimpses to all of you. I'm sure everyone enjoyed. So now today is day 29. Now ignite the fire of love and make your yoga volcanic. Today's topic, fearless and volcanic. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. These are days of celebration. Everywhere, lot of worshipping of goddesses are going on. When there are the days of celebration, there is a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. In Shantivan or in Madhuban, there's always some celebration of other. And that means you get bhog, right? Whenever I see halwa, I said another bhog, right? Every day. I think this is what will happen in golden age. Right? It's not you will sit and meditate in golden age. Right? So the sanskars of golden age, of joy, celebration, happiness. Even of course we have to have total renunciation and good yoga, volcanic yoga. But still there can be celebration. So today Baba is saying, fearless and volcanic yoga. Fearless. Fear of losing, fear of being deceived, fear of losing your status, many kinds of fear. But if I believe my fortune, and one of the important quality, as Baba said, that tamogun is burnt away, alloy. Because our lot of status is connected with satogun, especially because all whatever status we will get is because of high quality of purity. Not only qualities, not only purity, but when there is good yoga, You have lot of, you learn everything you can think of. Your abilities will keep growing. And then when abilities grow, your part also changes. Because when you show your abilities, then you are doing more service, different kind of service. But there are some, they always think, why this one got this? Why what one deserves, one get, right? So you pay attention to your own self. And we don't have to copy anyone, but we have to keep increasing our value from tamo to rajo, rajo to sato, sato to sato pradhan. So now become fearless and volcanic, and burn away tamoguni quality of matter. Here it says matter, that is Maya, and also souls. Tapasya means volcanic. Tapasya means volcanic. And what is that? Volcanic remembrance. It is only by having volcanic remembrance that the fearsome form of Maya and elements will become very cool. Your third eye, your volcanic eye, will make Maya powerless. There is a saying, keep your eye on that person or keep eye on this. It could be eye, actually could be love, but it can also be careful. When we say keep eye on that person, means be careful. So it's a very, very many points Baba gave so that we become fearless, volcanic. I really love it because internally you become really carefree, no fears. Okay, so let's see what is next. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Hello. Om
Hello.
Shanti.
Om Shanti. And of course, very warm greetings to Avyakti Parvar. Lovely to be here. And before we get into conversation, I just wanted to express appreciation for the team because I've always felt Avyakti Parvar does an amazing job of bringing us all very close to the yagya. I feel that's one of the specialities. But lately, also has been bringing us very close to the global family because so many different souls from around the world have been coming on. And it's such a nice experience to meet these different souls. So I just wanted to express appreciation. I've really enjoyed. So, volcanic yoga. There's almost the feeling, Didi, that in some ways we have to become pure in order to become pure. I know that sounds odd, but a little while ago, when you were being interviewed and you were asked about ekagrata concentration that you experienced with Sakar Bapdada, and the way you chose to respond was very interesting because you mentioned you felt that it's very important for us to focus on three things, nurturing three things: self-respect, self-worth, and self-trust. And I liked this very much when you talked about this. And I just wonder if those very, very pure feelings towards the self, you can go anywhere you want with this, but these very pure feelings, does that affect the quality is that contributing to volcanic yoga, having these very pure feelings towards the self?
But I think also very important quality because of purity is contentment.
Mm.
Contentment is very connected with sattva stage.
Mm.
That means you have attainments, you have all attainments. So there is contentment. That means no complaint, whether for yourself or anyone. So contentment, I think, Baba always says that the jewel of contentment is the main jewel which is in the center of forehead. Or it's from the head, Baba says, or from the crown.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that we can add contentment also with other three qualities.
Beautiful. Is contentment connected to being fearless?
Yeah, definitely. It can be connected, yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And is that stage of contentment with those other three qualities? Because moving a bit in today's Murli, Baba started at the very beginning talking about being worthy of God's love. We think of volcanic remembrance as having deep love for Baba, but also maybe experiencing Baba's deep love for me, being able to receive from Baba. Does that stage of contentment, of pure feelings, does that help me to receive from Baba? Soul asked today about receiving from Baba. So,
yeah, it could be contentment about purity, contentment about soul consciousness, contentment about be careful in inculcating the knowledge. Mm-hmm. So there could be contentment of any kind, isn't it? Or your timetable is good, or you are practicing regularly. All that is part of contentment. Mm-hmm. If your effort is not good, any subject, there can't be contentment. It's only when your all four subjects are at least 60-70%, or should be more, then there is contentment.
Have to know the self really well to know what percentage I'm at. Anyways, so I just want to ask a general question, especially with the theme this month. There have been times in the past, and please know this is a very, very high compliment, where I felt that you are like a marathon runner. Your spiritual endurance is remarkable. I think Avyakti Parivar is proof of that. And sometimes, because Baba said today, 70 years, it's now 90. We're coming up to the 90th anniversary of the Yagya. Long time to be doing this endeavor. And there comes a point with the marathon runner, as they get closer, they are technically the most tired, but that's when they actually have to run faster. And I've been feeling lately with Baba's Murlis that he's really trying to light a fire underneath us with this power of determination, power of transformation, volcanic remembrance, that he really wants us to fly. And I'm just curious if, and even the enthusiasm, do you feel this is that, we can't get tired right now? That we really have to pick up the pace. The timing of the theme is remarkable with the Merlis. So I was just curious if you felt, is Baba really just giving like a coach so much, filling us with so much enthusiasm?
But on one side, yes, one could be tired, but then on the other side, Baba is giving extra, lot of power, lot of help, making everything easy, even definitions of or our stage of perfection. I think Baba is making us feel that everything is natural, everything is very easy, so we don't find it difficult. So we should not get tired because of receiving from Baba, extra help which Baba is giving. He's holding our hands, giving us company, all that can keep us tireless also. Fearless and tireless. It's a very nice theme of being tireless.
You are tireless. You are
Well,
such an example, again, of endurance. It's very inspiring.
yeah, we try.
Do you feel as well, because this month there were many signals that were about the power of the collective? And yes, running in a pack can give you a lot of energy. How important is the collective in this volcanic remembrance?
I think it's very important. It's not practical. If you sit together in yoga, it's completely different than sitting on your own. That is why, especially evening meditation, generally we do together. Morning, maybe we do it alone. So collective yoga is very powerful. At least once a day we should have collective yoga.
I want to just ask a little bit about the online component, because I know I love physically being together, but it is not possible for everyone. And I know many benefit from this. Even the drill you do after the sharing in Hindi is very powerful. So to take full benefit from the collective in the online atmosphere, of course, it's good to come to center, but if you can't, what is your recommendation to take full benefit from the collective in the online?
I think that if we pay attention to certain things, sit properly, sit in your white clothes, sit with having badge also, adopt to at least the things you will do when you go to center. But you can't be so relaxed, have a cup of tea in your hand and you are trying to listen to Murli. No, that's not really will help you. But sit as if you're sitting in a classroom. Whether it is your uniform, whether it is badge which you are using, for everything, just follow 100% of what you would have done if you have to go to center. So prepare yourself that way. I think definitely helps. Then you feel that you couldn't go really because of circumstances or it's another excuse now. You have to satisfy yourself. I'm not just making an excuse that I cannot go or I couldn't be there. But it's the real situation. Right?
Yeah. Could I take full benefit from the collective online if I am not being that honest with myself?
Yeah, because if you are just lazy, you're avoiding, it has become an excuse now because you are physically kind of careless. But if it's not an excuse, If it's real, then it will benefit you, definitely. And it has same then experience or same attainment as being in personal presence or in online.
Yeah. So that brings us to the three things Baba talked about in what the Murli we listened to today. I know for an athlete, these three things are huge. Carelessness, laziness, making excuses. So for an athlete, if they're careless, if they don't pay attention, they will fall. If they're lazy, if they're not disciplined, they'll stop. And if they make excuses, if they don't have that tolerance, then also they won't reach full potential. So I'm just curious on your feelings about these three things Baba talked about. And what does the volcanic eye have to do with those three things, looking at myself?
Yeah, well, that is there, but I like when Baba said, final sacrifice in the yajna to make it complete is when you all finish I. I is the one last has to be sacrificed. I really like that point, and I thought I'm repeating it so that we pay attention. Most of the conflicts are in I and mind, right? So if I and my are in that tapasya, in that harmony, then everything becomes okay, right?
So I know we're coming to the end of the month again, and so many times the feeling has been, I know for me and others, that we want more time with the theme. We don't want to let it go, but I know that we must keep moving. But what, if any, I know you'll be sharing more, but what, if any, feelings have you had around the theme this month as we come to the end?
I think clarification about word tapasya and volcanic yoga, to be volcanic, fearless, and all different titles Baba gave. So I think that clarity about tapasya. A lot of people wanted to know what is tapasya, right? So clarity and then the practice also.
Well, thank you so much, Didi. We'll look forward to the end of this and moving forward with Baba into the next theme. Thank you so much.
Okay. Let's see which goddess is appearing now.
Okay.